In November, the Brazilian Air Force marked a historic milestone. For the first time ever, the F-39E Gripen fired the advanced Meteor beyond visual range air-to-air missile, demonstrating Brazil's growing air defense power. And it wasn't just a test. Two missiles struck their targets with pinpoint accuracy, proving the system's lethal precision against long-range threats. These launches took place during the BVR-X Technical Exercise at Natal Air Base. 4 Gripen E fighters took part, alongside the 1st Air Defense Group, in an operation that gave Brazilian pilots and technicians their first real-hand experience with the Meteor under combat-like conditions. This wasn't just routine training, it was a glimpse into the future of Brazilian air combat. According to Air Major General Breno Diogenes Gonçalves, commander of Natal Air Base and director of the exercise, the BVR-X was a crucial step in expanding the capabilities of the F-39E Gripen. The Gripen and Meteor combination projects Brazil's combat power and strengthens the deterrence required by our Air Force, and above all, by the country. He highlighted the synergy of advanced sensors, mission systems, and electronic warfare with a missile that makes evasion virtually impossible, creating a decisive advantage in air combat. This first firing isn't just a test, it's a statement. Brazil now demonstrates it can project air power far beyond its borders with precision and confidence, sending a clear message about its modernized air defense capabilities. The success of Brazil's Meteor missile firings is not just a testament to national capability, it's the result of a powerful international partnership. Saab Brazil and MBDA worked hand-in-hand with the Brazilian Air Force to bring some of the world's most advanced air combat technology to South America. Peter Dalling, managing director at Saab Brazil, explained, "The Gripen and Meteor combination places Brazil among the few nations worldwide with access to this level of air combat innovation." This statement highlights that Brazil is not merely adopting new weapons, it's joining an elite circle of countries capable of operating next-generation air-to-air systems. From the European perspective, the Meteor represents decades of cooperative innovation. Ricardo Mantovani, Vice President of Export Sales Americas at MBDA, explained, "Meteor is the result of a joint effort of 6 European nations to create the most sophisticated air-to-air weapon system in operation today. Already certified for Gripen E in Sweden, it is a game-changer that ensures air superiority for its operator." Brazil now joins this elite group, gaining access to a missile capable of redefining the nation's air defense strategy and asserting regional air superiority. This isn't just a technological achievement, it's a statement of Brazil's strategic vision. By combining local expertise with global innovation, the country has secured a level of air combat capability that few nations can match. If there is one feature that makes the Meteor missile unlike anything else in its class, it's the ramjet. Unlike conventional missiles that lose speed after burnout, Meteor's ramjet provides continuous thrust all the way to interception. This means one thing: an enormous no-escape zone. In fact, the largest of any medium-range air-to-air missile on the planet. Whether the target is pulling high-G maneuvers, deploying countermeasures, or trying to outrun the threat, Meteor's endgame kinematics, combined with its lethal blast fragmentation warhead, ensure the missile remains dominant to the very last second. Day or night, rain or clear skies, and even in the chaos of heavy electronic warfare, Meteor remains locked on. But the BVR-X Technical Exercise wasn't just about firing the missile, it was about mastering it. Brazilian personnel trained extensively with Saab, MBDA, and multiple units within the Air Force. The Operational Applications Institute gained critical knowledge on missile employment and tactics, strengthening Brazil's long-term ability to independently operate and integrate Meteor into frontline missions. To ensure absolute safety during the test, patrol aircraft secured the surrounding maritime zone. Everything had to be perfect because the targets weren't simple drones. Brazil selected two Meteor 100/5 drones, high-performance, maneuverable targets specially designed for demanding air combat evaluations. Their flight profile mimicked modern fighter aircraft, complete with aggressive maneuvers, speed, and altitude variations. In other words, this wasn't a soft test. This was Meteor proving its precision in a combat-realistic environment. And the results? Both targets were successfully intercepted, clean, accurate, and decisive. This level of realism reflects Brazil's seriousness. Not just testing a missile, but preparing a doctrine, building an air defense capability that stands shoulder to shoulder with elite air forces around the world. The BVR-X exercise wasn't just a test, it was a statement. The outcome clearly demonstrated the extraordinary synergy between the Gripen E and the Meteor missile. For the Brazilian Air Force, this pairing isn't just advanced technology, it's a cornerstone of the nation's air defense capability, ensuring long-range dominance and rapid response against any aerial threat. Saab, the Swedish defense and security powerhouse, has been at the heart of this success. With 26,000 talented professionals worldwide, Saab constantly pushes the boundaries of technology to create safer and more sustainable solutions. From aeronautics to weapon systems, sensors, command and control, and even underwater systems, Saab has a proven track record of innovation. Through its long-term partnership with Brazil, Saab has brought not only advanced equipment, but also knowledge transfer, strengthening the country's defense industry. The Brazilian Gripen program has become a model of collaboration, blending cutting-edge Swedish technology with local expertise to create a resilient, self-sufficient national air defense capability. This partnership goes beyond hardware. By empowering Brazilian personnel with skills, operational knowledge, and technical insights, Saab ensures that Brazil is not just a user of advanced technology, but a nation capable of sustaining and evolving its own high-tech air defense systems. In short, the exercise proved that Gripen E and Meteor aren't just tools. They are symbols of Brazil's rising air power, strengthened by international collaboration and cutting-edge innovation.